celebrate the whole year round, where how once Krishna was very upset with Mother Yashoda because he was drinking milk, and how Yashoda Mata, she just puts Krishna aside to save some milk, which is, over boiling. It's, it may just boil, it may just come out. So just to save that milk of Padmagandha cows, Yashoda Mata puts Krishna aside and she runs inside the kitchen, and Krishna gets all upset. How can she ignore me? And he just takes a grinding stone and breaks the churning pot, which Mother Yashoda was very, diligently doing it from morning. She was trying to make out some nice butter for Krishna on the day of Diwali, and Krishna, getting upset on her, just breaks the pot. And then finally Yashoda Mata is looking for Krishna, where did this mischievous boy go after breaking the pot? And finally she spots him, but Krishna is too quick. He just jumps from the window and out in the courtyard he runs, and Yashoda Mata is running behind Krishna. And then finally Yashoda Mata gets hold of Krishna, and she ties him to the grinding mortar. And then Krishna drags the grinding mortar between these two Arjuna trees, and finally the Arjuna trees, they break apart, and they finally delivered, because they are the sons of Kuvera called Nala Kuvera and Manigriva, and they're so grateful to Krishna because they had been in this body of trees for thousands and thousands of years, and finally they got delivered, so they become so happy. Now the fact that Yashoda Mata tied Krishna with a rope on his belly to this grinding mortar, because dam means rope and udhar means stomach. So because he's tied by the rope to his through his stomach, he's called Damodar. But I also heard another version of this Damodar name, because not only we worship Yashoda Damodar this Kartik month, but we also worship Radha Damodar, because it was not only Yashoda who tied Krishna, it was also Radharani who tied Krishna. So the proof of this is very beautiful verse by Bilva Mangal Thakur in Krishna Karnamritam, verse number 110. And in a commentary to that verse, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he quotes a very beautiful verse from Bhavishottara Purana, and he's explaining this pastime which happened up there in Goloka Vrindavan, which is a very secret pastime of how once Radharani had asked Krishna to meet him in a particular place at a particular time, and Krishna does not turn up. He comes 2 hours late, and Radharani is very upset. How come you can be so late, And Krishna is like trying to explain to her that why was he late, and Radharani is not ready to hear any explanation from Krishna, and she just takes out the golden belt which she wore on her waist. She just takes it out and she just ties Krishna to a tree with the golden belt. And then after her anger gets cooled down, then she just unties Krishna. So Jiva Goswami in his Radha Krishna Archana Deepika book quotes that Krishna was so happy. He tells Radharani, "Oh my beloved Radha, I'm so happy by your transcendental, divine, sweet anger that you have just now showed to me by tying me with this golden belt, that henceforth I will be known as Damodar, the one who got tied, by this belt on the belly." So that's one very, very secret pastime which we usually don't discuss in public, and we limit it to Yashoda Damodar. But this is something explained by Jiva Goswami, that how this Leela happened in Goloka Vrindavan. So even today, the famous Radha Damodar temple, the Jiva Goswami's Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan, whole month of Kartik, to remember this pastime which happened in Goloka Vrindavan, they actually tie Krishna and Radha together with this golden thread. Even today, if you observe properly, sometimes you can't see because there's so much alankar, because they put so much ornaments and flower garlands and so much decoration. But if you give some dakshina, some money to the pujari, and you ask him to show you, he will show you that golden thread, which is between Krishna and Radha. And this whole month they'll do it. They tie them with that golden thread, signifying this pastime which happened of Radha Damodar. And of course, the deities of Radha Damodar itself were given as a gift to Jiva Goswami by Rupa Goswami in the month of Kartik in the year 1542. Because Rupa Goswami himself carved those deities. And those deities are so special because they are the combination of all the other deities in Braja. Because the face is like Govindaji, and the chest is like Gopinath, and the feet is like Madan Mohan. They're so beautiful. And Rupa Goswami personally carved them, and he gifted it to Jiva Goswami in the month of Kartik. So Kartik month is also the happy birthday of Radha Damodar deities.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna lage. Sab Krishna, Krishna, Krishna lage. Sab Krishna, Krishna, Krishna lage. Sab Krishna, Krishna.